There's a cornucopia of new Netflix movies and TV series dropping every week. I try as much as I can to cover as many as I can with the time that I have in my life, but I also have to bring balance to my forced life. And here we have a new one, and I looked at this and I thought, this probably isn't going to be very good. However, I was surprised. Let's talk about it. An unexpected promotion of a cutthroat hedge fund pushes a young couple's relationship to the brink, threatening to unravel far more than their recent engagement. So Emily and Luke are a couple that works at the same hedge fund company, and it's all about gambling, I guess, with those that are uneducated would call it gambling. Those that are educated to high level would call it gambling with expertise. And I looked at this film and going, really? Is this going to keep me entertained for 2 hours? Well, just under 2 hours. It is an 18, so it's a bit of a raunchy film, especially that first beginning. We have like a half an hour with this couple that seems to be genuinely in love with each other. I thought they played it brilliantly. You really felt like they loved each other. They were working towards their goals. This job was going to give them the funds and means to actually start a life together, perhaps have kids. It's beautifully filmed and well told. And this hedge fund company seems to not like people, like most companies, to have relationships, to work with your same colleagues, because it always causes issues, that sort of thing. And so that's what we established at the beginning. But what we get is a 2-hour unraveling of a relationship as one is put into power above the other. What we see is just people broken, continually breaking down each other, and it's heartbreaking. It's not fun to watch, but it's brilliantly acted. It's like a character study at the relationship without good communication. And you always hear couples, including me and my wife, we always are saying you have to have good communication. After 20 years of marriage, that is true. So you might roll your eyes in the back of your head and go, oh, I wish married couples would stop saying that. I get it. You don't get it until you actually experience some stuff in your own relationships and then work on it and then realize how important it is. This is taking that to the extreme. And somehow it's riveting. The way it's filmed, the dialogue, the huge monologues that the couples, there's a lot of shouty dialogues, but you get it, you understand it. It's very emotional. It's portrayed in a very real way. You very much forget that you're watching this couple, or that you're watching actors. You just feel like you've found a tape of someone that is this couple that has recorded themselves, and you ended up just being enthralled but also depressed. It's not a happy film by any means, but it's definitely some phenomenal acting and amazing storytelling, cinematography, how they capture their relationships as they spiral out of control. There is one particular scene that I think will be very triggering because there's an assault. It's not nice to watch, but it also shows both sides of what's happening in that moment. You also see the unraveling and the revelation of certain character traits to people if they're put in situations that you wouldn't have expected them to be put in. But when you see people in certain circumstances, sometimes a different side of them is shown, which I thought was, again, very well portrayed in this. It's harrowing. It's good for a one-time watch. I don't know that I'd ever go back to it. That's not to say it isn't very good. The acting here is incredible, really showcasing that human element of things that go wrong and how we react to them. So it's like a fly on the wall drama about the unraveling and broken relationship that spirals as far as you can think it could go. It ends up being a thriller, because you don't know what this relationship's going to do or how they're going to react with each other, careers, marriage, life in the balance. And I thought it was excellent. So I'm going to give this 4.5 Nicolas Cages out of 5. Not much more for me to talk on, except that it's just really a showcase in acting and filmmaking and storytelling. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this. I thought it was excellent. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.